Hey, I'm Chris with MBA. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about a comparison between shingle roof versus a metal roof. First thing I want to talk about is going to be obviously price. So with a metal roof, you're going to be looking about 3 to 5 times the cost of a shingle roof, especially if it's done correctly with no layovers, actual tear off all the way to the decking, and then putting back as it should be. Another thing to consider whenever looking at shingles versus metal, you want to think about repairability in the future. With a lot of shingles, if the tree branch was to fall down, hit the corner of the home, it's going to be a lot easier to repair just a few shingles that are damaged versus having to replace an entire panel on the side of the home. Also, when thinking about metal panels versus shingles, you need to think about the life expectancy you're going to get out of each roof system. The first roof with shingles, typically to get around 20 to 35 years out of that shingle, depending on how harsh the climate is. With standing seam metal roof, you can look to get about 40 years out of that system. So one last thing I want to talk to you about on the shingles versus metal is thinking about the fade of the color or paint that's going to be on the metal, and also the fade of the shingles. Shingles will fade gradually, whereas metal you may see a more pronounced fading over time. So just a couple things to think about when it's time to make a decision on a new roof versus shingles and metal.